Loading screen is brought to you by Mike and Ike.
Kid Jordan!
What goes on in your head?
There's a new NPC. There's just so many new things that I think it's going to bring.
There's layers to this game that has people loving it.
Not now, Mom. I'm doing a podcast.
Two pirate worlds collide with the launch of Sea of Thieves, A Pirate's Life.
Alex, I can't believe this
An
comes
original
out
story
today.
where you'll adventure
Dude, it's like
alongside
such a nice
Captain
little
Jack
surprise.
Sparrow and other characters from Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean. But this update also marks the beginning of a whole new season. So set a course
Dude,
for
the last
adventure
time,
as we reveal
last
the
time I
details
played
of
this
Sea
game,
of Thieves.
I got
Season
raided by
3.
like a bunch of squeakers.
Season 3 launches with 5 all-new Tall Tales, where
The
you
smack
and your
talk
crew will
nowadays is
adventure
next level.
alongside Captain
It really
Jack
is.
Sparrow to
You're
explore
like,
vast new
What are you gonna
locations,
poop your pants, poop
solve
boy? You
puzzles,
gonna poop
and
your
defend the
pants?
Sea
Get
of
on the poop
Thieves
deck,
from a
poop
looming
boy.
darkness.
Your mom doesn't make you PB&J in the
For those with
morning.
courage to save
You're
the
like,
pirate's
walk the
life,
plank,
you'll
You don't
be
freaking
housed
talk
with
about my
rewarding
mother.
Achievements, commendations, and cosmetics.
Dude, look how
including
in-depth
the
this
sunken
is.
ship parts and the cursed
How far
captain
did you
hat
get? Did
and
you used to get
sails.
any cosmetics for your
And
ship?
even beyond the 5 new Tall Tales, players best be on their guard. The seas are changing. And
I don't
from the
even
decks
remember what
below the
level I got.
waves And the spaces beyond the veil, new enemies have appeared. Out in your adventures, you'll encounter sirens, phantoms from the Sea of the Damned, and a variety of ocean crawlers ready to put a stop to your latest voyage. And as well as new threats to fend off, Season 3 brings new trials and another 100 levels of captivating rewards to strive
God
for,
damn.
which are free to all players. This
Sheesh.
includes the Blue Horizon ship parts and the Daring Deceiver clothing set. There are new rewards exclusive to Pirate Legends too.
Aw, the
with
Dark
Sud's
Horse one's sick.
Constellation-themed jacket and the Ferry of the Damned figurehead.
Oh my gosh, that looks so cool.
Season 3 also brings in new emissary rewards.
Dude,
So
I
climb the
haven't
tiers
seen
for
a
each
game
company
where
and
water
revel
looks
in
as
these
clean as
fantastic
this.
I know.
new ship parts
Their
and
water
weapons.
graphics are the greatest I've
We've
ever
also got
seen.
a brand new Plunder Pass, available as an optional purchase,
Ooh.
which unlocks the ability to earn 11 all-new premium items. This includes the Thunderous Fury ship parts,
That's
the
so
Shining
cool.
Pegasus costume,
Oh, I
and
love
Oh.
the
the new
aesthetic. That's
versatile
cool.
weapon poses.
Oh.
And to celebrate the launch
I
of Sea
love
of
the
Thieves,
emotes.
A Pirate's Life, the Pirate Emporium is freshly
This is a
stocked
game
with
where if you're not
items
playing in
inspired by
proximity
Disney's
chat, I
Pirates of
don't
the
think you're
Caribbean.
playing the game right.
Search for new horizons in style with the Captain Jack Sparrow crew set costumes, as well as 8 new Captain Jack Sparrow emotes. There's even a new mangy mutt to join you on your
Oh my
I didn't know there was a new
God.
dog, pal.
Guaranteed to unlock the hearts of even the grumpiest of pirates. Prepare yourself for battle with the new Eternal Freedom weapon set, and make a name
wanna
for
bring
yourself
Big
out in
Bug
the waves
back and just
with
play
the
him on Sea of
Eternal
Thieves.
Freedom ship set, a glorious tribute to the fastest ship to ever sail the seas. So get ready to go on an epic adventure with Captain Jack Sparrow to save the pirate's life, battle fierce new foes, earn rewards and more in Sea of Thieves Season 3.
Yo.
Alex, we should play
Jacob.
this tonight. We should get Game Pass and play this tonight.
We should get Game Pass. Bro, I already have Game Pass.
I've been waiting because you know how you showed me the thing where you get like, it's like $1 for 3 months, right? I've been waiting for the moment. And I'm gonna
Yes,
pull the trigger
but
today.
that was an E3 thing.
Ah,
It might still be available.
damn.
It might still
I'm
be.
curious now.
Seems
Let me
like-
check real quick.
I've been waiting for the perfect time to strike because
have
deals.
guessed.
Jacob, the deal is over. Damn it.
Yes.
Chat, welcome to the stream, my friends. How's everybody doing? I see Twitch chat. Listen, you're all first in our hearts, okay? But welcome to episode 107. As you guys just saw, we opened up with Sea of Thieves Season 3. Content update, A Pirate's Life. It is... We are in the realm right now, chat, of games
It's
that are
gotta be
finally
exciting,
starting to release.
That deal's still live, Alex.
Do
3
it.
months of Game Pass
Do
right
it.
now.
Do
right
it.
now. Here, I'm gonna do it.
Okay, real quick, guys. Welcome to Loading Screen episode 107, brought to you by Mike and Ike. I am one of your hosts, Alex, aka Sir Scralex, and this is Jacob, aka his
Shiggy Diggy Cub. Well, we don't really have a gamer tag here yet, folks. It used to be Hectic Green, but that's just a color. We'll get something.
It is just a color.
It is great to be back. I know we missed you guys on Thursday.
Yeah, we were
have a
filming.
fun little show for you today.
What did you play over the weekend, Jakob?
Dude, so I went to the beach over the weekend, guys.
Okay.
And I brought my Switch. This is the first time I docked the Switch since Breath of the Wild.
I mean, the docked is the better way to play it, in my opinion.
To play on a TV. Like, just on a straight TV,
What'd
not
you
on
play?
a monitor where you're capturing. I played Pokemon Snap for a bit, and then I tried Outlast 2, and then I stopped
On
a
the
little
Switch?
bit after. Yeah, so it was a mistake getting Outlast 2 on the Switch. I'm not gonna lie, that's not the console you should get it on. But it did make my older sister freak out at one point, so that was funny.
Very
I
nice.
love when you get like a group of people to watch you play a horror game who aren't like into gaming at all, because their reactions are always so pure. A lot of times it's like my mom will always comment on like the architecture or like what's in the home. Like I'm walking through, she's like, "Oh, that is not a good pot. Like that's not gonna last very long." It's like, well, that's not the point. Then we see like a rat walk by.
Mom,
like,
you don't get it.
This place is infested. It's like, yeah, I know.
I love how like literal she is.
What did you do over the weekend, dude?
I went to the beach as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I did play on my Switch. Did I tell you guys on Tuesday that I beat? Maybe it wasn't Tuesday that I beat it. Maybe it was Wednesday that I beat Super Mario Odyssey. So I finally beat it, Jacob.
How was it? How was the ending? Was it happy for you?
It was everything I wanted it to be. It wasn't like overwhelmingly awesome, but it was everything. Like I felt content after it.
What? It wasn't overwhelmingly awesome for you? What do you want from a Mario game to get blown
No,
away?
I don't know. I don't think I can. I don't think Mario can blow me away.
Oh, it's just not your cup of tea. I see what you're saying.
No, I don't even know if it's not my cup of tea. I'm just saying it's not like I'm like, oh my god, this game was like top 5 ever. Like I don't think Mario will ever be that for me, just because I enjoy it. But like,
well, do you
there's
think
nothing
this
that.
platform are better. You like the movement and stuff for me, and just the funny situations.
I
Like, do you
love
remember
the
the dragon.
game. Yeah.
Fucking
Dude, the lighting.
realistic, photorealistic dragon.
What? Out of everything. No, there's nothing about it that I don't like. But like I said, I don't think it's like you can't compare, in my opinion, Super Mario to Halo.
No, they're two entirely different games.
Right.
That's like
And so
apples
like,
and
but like that's not to
oranges.
say I don't like Super Mario. I love
Yeah.
Super Mario. But that it's just like it will never cross that threshold of favorite game of all time for whatever reason. I don't know why. But I did beat that. And then I played a little bit of Minecraft yesterday since we had off for Juneteenth. I played a little bit of Minecraft with
Did you buy that
RTX.
extra pack?
With RTX, I didn't buy it, but like there's like free ones that you can get, and it was RTX. It was great. It was great.
Yeah, Nico sent Alex a link to this texture pack that you had to pay for. It was the prettiest texture pack ever. I'm so upset you didn't buy it. I thought you would have just dove right into it and just had this like crazy experience.
No, because the thing is, I was already playing on one that made the game look good. So, chat, I spent an hour and a half yesterday. 2 hours yesterday playing RTX Minecraft. Live look at what I accomplished in an hour and a half. Live look.
Looks
But
gorgeous.
this is RTX Minecraft, chat. I'm literally playing right now. But like look at those textures. See, like I didn't need to buy any texture packs. I just got them.
Yeah, they just look great. Did you beat Minecraft in those 2 hours?
No, but I did set up a campfire and a crafting station.
Oh, there you go.
It was one of those things where like I was so enthralled by how good everything looked that I immediately was like, okay, here, I'll go to the water so you guys can see this. It was immediately like, okay, I want to explore. Like that's what I want to do. I wanted to spend my time exploring, and so like I just ran all around.
I think my PB for Minecraft, because I got into speedrunning once Dream got really big.
Yeah.
My PB is like 3 hours 2 minutes.
What?
It sounds really good, but the world record is like I think an hour 20 or something like that, or hour 18. Yeah, dude. Speedrunning Minecraft gets wild, especially when you do a random seed, because it's kind of just you gotta go.
Yeah.
You just gotta go.
Well, all I'm trying to do is get to water so you guys can see this shit. So I played a little bit of this over the weekend, Jacob. I played Super Mario. What else did I play? I played on a golf story on the Switch.
Dude, I didn't know you got into that. I recommended it to you a while ago.
No, I've been playing it since it came out, Jacob.
Golf story?
Yeah.
The one on like the 8-bit one, right?
Yeah. I've been playing it since it came out.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude.
It's so sad at the beginning. That game made me tear up.
I don't remember the beginning. That's how long it's been since I picked it back up. But I got to the Bahama map, so I'm in the Bahamas now.
You're just prepping for.
I played a little bit here and there. Like, dude, look at that.
Wow, what is that?
Let's see.
Is that supposed to be cobblestone?
It is.
Gravel. Oh my, that's not gravel.
No. That wasn't right. Okay, this isn't a gameplay video, guys. Oh, and a site.
I was about to say,
and a
what
site.
do you think it is?
All right.
Golf
anyway,
Story is fantastic. Sequel looks awesome. The sequel does look really cool.
There's a sequel?
There's a sequel coming out, I believe. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, that's what we did, chat. Golf Story is fantastic. Really good. They add it's like crazy how you could add story to a golf game, and they did it nonetheless. But
oh yeah, dude. The
big news right now is games are coming out, chat. We watched the trailer at the beginning of the stream today. You saw it right here. Sea of Thieves: A Pirate's Life. It is out.
And it looks sweet.
And it is.
Chat, what do you think about it?
It's a free update.
So cool.
It's a free update. You just have to have Game Pass, right?
Mm-hmm. Which right now, 3 months, $1 or something like that. Maybe, I don't know.
This is the first.
It is 3 months for $1.
This is the first, so I played Sea of Thieves in the very, very beginning. Let me change the music because we're talking about gaming news now. I played this game when it first came out, Jacob, and it was fun, but it got so repetitive that I eventually just stopped. And all my friends, no matter what, whoever I asked, are like, I don't feel like playing. It's like my brother, and then, Rich says he'll play, but I haven't played with him yet. But we did play with him once. It's just a matter of this is the first, story. The first campaign that I've seen,
actual big story element.
Get into the game here. And
they had one previously too, but it wasn't like this. So I had a similar situation. So I was in college when this came out. I played it with my roommates and stuff. We got way too busy.
Right.
But dude, role playing in this, going up into pirate fights against other people, it got so hectic, so chaotic, and I loved every minute of it.
Yeah.
I remember though, this is one of those games where you're gonna have a much better time if you get a party.
Yes.
But what's nice about the proximity chat, you can meet funny people and travel with them. I remember I got a friend before because I was playing by myself, and I met some dude on the shore, and his character was just laying down, Alex, like this, just in the corner. Here, full screen me real quick.
Okay.
So I get onto the ship, right? And there's this dude just like this, just laying. So I walk up to him and I'm like, hey man, what's up? And he's like, hello traveler, I'm just resting. What would you like to do today?
Wait, wow, he was actually role playing.
he was role playing.
Everybody that I meet in game.
To him, and he was cool. I remember, guys, one time, back in the day, we were working on a machinima, and we needed to film something super small for Sea of Thieves, and I was busy with something, so Alex was like, don't worry, man, I got it. And as Alex is trying to film, he gets bombarded by a group of 12-year-olds.
That's what happens to me, bro.
Out.
That's what happens. That's what happens to me. Every time I play this game, people just destroy me.
Jeez.
That's why you need a squad. But I will say there's nothing better. If you happen to be by yourself or with a group of people, right, there's nothing better than popping on that Bob Marley, right? Popping on the Bob Marley and just listening to the sounds of the waves as they hit your boat. Oh, relaxation, chat.
I remember we used to play the Pirates of the Caribbean soundtrack. Now it's going to have a bigger feel when we play with the Pirates of the Caribbean soundtrack.
I know. And what's good is so Disney obviously is supporting this, but there's a lot of how many movies are there? 3 or 4?
3, I believe.
Yeah.
Let me check.
And so I'd imagine we're going to get more campaign after this. I'm excited.
Dude,
I really want to dive into it now, but
I mean, I do too. I don't have. So I've been playing through the BioShock series again.
Yeah.
They've been fun. It jump scared me a lot, actually. But I keep starting games, dude, and just not finishing them, and I don't want to keep doing that.
Yep.
Like Diamond and Pearl are coming out, right?
Yep.
And like a week ago, I was like, I'm so excited to play this. Then at the beach, my brother's like, hey, I'm gonna get Pearl, you're gonna get Diamond, and I caught myself hesitating, be like, I don't know if I want to get it. And I was like, what the who am I? What did I just say?
Yeah, but like what?
I like Pokemon. What? I just have to stick with something.
I know.
I don't what
I'm
it
the
is.
same way, man. I need to, especially Pokemon. I need to stick with a Pokemon game and do it and just finish it. I haven't beaten a Pokemon game, even the original 151 that was in Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu. That's the 151. Those are my homies.
Your boys.
And
yeah.
I didn't finish it. I didn't beat it.
It's consistency, man. It all comes down to consistency.
Yeah.
Like getting a routine of gaming helps a lot. Not to say sporadic gaming's bad. Do you? But for finishing like a story game, I really think if you miss 3 days, you're out of it. That's how I feel with BioShock right now.
Yeah, and it's consistency's tough, or getting a game and finishing it is tough because we're about to get hit like a train come August, September, October, November with just all the games that come out. It's like Game-ageddon, you know? But the file size for the update on Steam is 16 gigs. Steam and PC users is 16 gigs, and then for Xbox and Xbox Series X players, it is 18.2 gigs for that Pirate's Life update. Jump into it, chat. I want to hear what your reactions are on Thursday if I don't get to play it. But speaking of playing things that I'm extremely excited for, we've been talking about this for weeks, Jacob. And I really want to do a Let's Play of this on Friday, but, you know, we still have It Takes Two to finish, which is a good game.
It just keeps getting pushed.
It just keeps
we'll
getting
play it
pushed.
at some point. If we play, so Golf Rush Super Golf Rush, Golf Super Rush, Mario.
Jay, can you refresh your,
Yes, I can.
while you're stuttering, can you refresh your, okay.
When this comes out, I want to get super into it. So you know how they have motion controls?
Yeah.
I'm talking like we do split screen, like you see one of us like, yeah, side by side. We should get a green screen, Alex, and like superimpose us over the characters as we're swinging so that it looks like we're actually there.
I'm down, dude.
totally
I will
do that
dress
on
up in my
Friday.
golf attire when we play this on Friday. I will dress
And then when it's
up.
not my turn, I'll walk away and just look. It looks like I'm still like heckling you on screen.
Just do the 3-finger clap.
Yeah.
And every time you do a good shot, it's like, wow, good shot. Nice shot. Nice shot. Nice shot.
I appreciate you. You're doing great.
But this is like so there's also even a mode in this game where they're blending like a Mario Kart and even a Battle Royale and golf. I'm so excited.
Battle Royale is gonna be so funny.
I want
wanna
it to
make
be like
that
an
into an
arcade game.
esport.
So Jacob, I am fearful that the game will be too easy.
What do you mean by that? Tell me your experience with their previous.
No, my
Mario
experience with Nintendo games is that they're made for children. And
You
so
think Breath of the Wild is
I'm
made
not
for
saying.
children?
Okay, no. But Mario Party, you get a participation star when you come in last place.
Yeah, but it's a participation star.
Yeah, which could put you in first place.
Oh, well, you could turn that off.
I
It is defaulted on, but
so
Smash
are
is
we actually,
defaulted
Jacob?
on.
Are we gonna be standing here like?
I'm saying like this, Alex. Yeah. So like, I'll be here and you just superimpose me, and then as I go with the motion controls, we'll go with it. And then after I'm done, Alex, I'll walk over and be like, "All right, Alex, your turn. Go ahead. Good form." And then if you hit me, I'll be like, "Ah, hit me in the leg."
My leg!
I really think we should. I think that'd be a lot of fun. That'd be so fun.
Well, we can try it. Variety of courses. Oh wow!
And then we can do like making the battle royale into like a competitive esport or something silly like that. Oh, those damn pokies in the way. I don't think this is gonna be a super easy game. I don't have a fear about that. And if
No.
it is an easy game, it's gonna come down to who chokes. So it'll become a mental game, which is even more fun.
I can't wait. We need to figure out who has this game so they can join us. They can join our twosome on on Friday.
Yeah, for sure. We'll have a special guest. We don't know who yet.
We don't know who. We'll see.
That comes out on Friday. It's coming out on the Switch. I'm pretty hyped about it. I'll be honest, dude. I don't see me playing this game longer than like I'm gonna be really into it for a couple weeks, and then it's something I'm going to play when I have company
once
over.
in a while. Yeah. I feel like that's most of my games with Nintendo. That's most of my stuff. We'll see. I don't know, unless they have like a tournament thing. If they have like a tournament mode, like an online tournament mode, I'm down.
Tournament mode gets funny. Do you remember the tournament mode in Mario Tennis? How you could have you had MMR?
Yeah.
Dude, I played against this like B tier boo, and I've never gotten crapped on.
Dude, the people that are good at Mario Tennis are good at Mario Tennis.
They mess you up.
Yeah.
So, speaking of the Switch and how awesome the graphics are, Alex, tell me, how did you feel if
this
it was remade?
This was just something that I wanted to show you guys. I stumbled upon this last night. This is Halo. Now, pardon the bad resolution. It's a Twitter video. But this is Halo made with Breath of the Wild graphics. And it looks pretty good. It looks pretty damn good.
This looks like a game like where Master Chief.
You know what? Hold on.
Like,
let me try and find a better video, a better quality video. Let me see if I can go on YouTube.
What if you had to get a knockoff game of Master Chief, chat? What would you want him to do? Like, I think the idea of like a Master Chief cooking simulator would be hilarious. Just anything like super kind, super like laid back. Like Master Chief just joins Animal Crossing out of the blue.
What was your question?
I was saying, if you had to make a knockoff game of Master Chief, what would you want him to do? What knockoff thing would you want to see?
A fighting game.
A knockoff fighting game?
Yeah.
I think a knockoff like Master Chief Cooking Mama game would be really funny. Instead of
That's like really knockoff.
Great job. This doesn't look half bad.
No, it looks like it'd be fun to play.
It really does. I wonder if this is just a texture pack you could throw straight onto Breath of the Wild too. Wow.
I don't know, man. They really went all out with this, but
Ring,
it looks really
cool.
good. It looks really
Master
good.
Chief,
Look at him run. He runs like he's got a pipe up his ass. Watch him run. Watch. Hold on. At the end here. Dude, hold on. Where's my mouse? There it is. Look at him run. Watch. Right here. Right here. Ready? Watch. Here he goes. Here he goes.
That is pretty good.
Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys. I thought that was really cool.
That's really funny. Oh man.
Next up,
dude, did you know? So Elden Ring. I'm sorry, not Elden Scrolls. Elden Ring. Do you remember the one that was announced a while back? It looked like a Dark Souls-esque game, and everyone was like, "This looks really sick." So George R.R. Martin, the creator of Game of Thrones, it was announced that he worked on a lot of the writing and the settings for it. And what's cool, Alex, is people are saying like, how different is it working on a video game story as opposed to like just a book novel or like a TV series? And you're saying like it's a completely different dynamic. Like, first of all, like once the lore is done and fleshed out, like they kind of like went with it and took it. Like, this was something that he gave them almost a year ago, apparently. So the whole lore that's been happening, this is a sequel to Dark Souls, Alex, which is awesome because we don't have Dark Souls 4 yet. So this like takes place in between Dark Souls 1 and 2, which is pretty fucking cool.
Now, have you played Dark Souls, Jacob?
Yeah.
It's not open world, is it?
It's kind of complicated because imagine like a huge sandbox. It's not open world, but it feels open world. These are the kind of games that I think do it perfect, where it feels open world. There's so many places to go.
Yeah.
But there's also fast travel. Like, you get to the end of one part, and then you have this monster carry you after you decide like to wave a flag, and then they take you to the next part. It's also a lot of the times like you have to read the lore to figure out what's gonna have to happen. Like, especially because you are like, in some games you're like, I think it's the Uncindered or like the Undead. They use like an Estus flask. You use a hollow or whatever you want to use to make you human again. Right. But the whole idea of Dark Souls is like, you lost your memory. You don't know who your guy is. So you're learning with the character that you're playing through, which is so sick. And to have George R.R. Martin come in and write this story, It's so sweet, Alex. And they would show him monsters periodically, and I think what's funny is he'd be like, "That's really cool. I like that." Okay. So imagine like you send them something, and then like periodically throughout the months, you're like, "Hey George, you want to see this monster we made?" And he's like, "That's pretty epic. I like that."
I can't wait because he is a fan. I mean, everybody knows. You know, the reason season 9 of Game of Thrones sucked was because they wanted to finish the show and have actors work on other things. But his writing is just fantastic. Like he's great at creating fantasy fiction. And
I really think he is.
And what I think is really cool is like the difficulty. Apparently, the difficulty is a little different than previous Dark Souls. I don't have the article here, but I did read the article somewhere that the difficulty for it is going to be a little bit different than the Dark Souls difficulty, where in this one, you basically will go, or they're saying that, because like it's a thing, like Dark Souls, the games are meant to be challenging.
Yeah, the first game is called Dark Souls Try Not to Die Edition or something like that.
But like so you have that, and then you have like players who want to actually play the game and enjoy the game too. But where's that balance? So apparently with this one is like you can kill certain enemies or whatever and use them as like companions to fight bosses, to help you fight bosses, which is a cool way to like say like, oh, we're not going to make the game super easy. Instead, we'll give you help almost. So that's a really cool way. They actually did come out and say something along that. I'm literally going off of memory right now. But what I think is like they say this game is going to be open world, and honestly, the fact that George R.R. Martin's name is attached to it, I'm gonna get it.
I'm confident the story's gonna be great.
Yeah.
But back to the controversy, like people are saying, some of the best parts about Dark Souls is it is a game where the get good mantra really solidified.
Yeah.
Like I keep telling this boss, well, have you tried getting good? Like get good. So people are saying like, well, I hope Elden Scrolls isn't too easy, but this is not Dark Souls. This is Elden Scrolls.
You love calling it Elden Scrolls.
Why am I saying Elden Scrolls? What is wrong with me today? I'm so sorry. Elden Ring. Jeez. I sound like such a poser right now. Like,
you do.
Elden Scrolls is epic,
Here's
but Dark Souls is cooler. Elden Ring. Okay. Yeah, it takes place between 1 and 2. Presumably right now, because you said it's a sequel.
Yep.
But it's like you said, it's meant to be something, I don't want to say easier, I want to say more... less frustrating is what I'll call it. Less frustrating. But the mechanics of Dark Souls that are really fun is when you're done, you can invade other worlds, so you can be that mini boss someone has to get through.
Oh, really?
Not only can, yeah, dude. So you can be summoned to something, and then you will be the person guarding the bridge. That PvP combat is awesome in Dark Souls. That's what I love. Yeah, that's where it gets frustrating because you'll see someone decked out with this awesome gear and you're like, oh no. And then he's waving at you and like, oh no, he's waving at me. And then he starts like dancing and you're like, oh god, this guy's gonna fucking kill me. It just, the game in itself, Dark Souls is fucking cool. Elden Ring is gonna be fucking cool.
I'm surprised that your guys' talk show isn't more popular. You guys have really good chemistry, very nice layout and talking points, as well as the charisma to bring and hold attention of viewers.
Oh, thank you, Obsidian. Appreciate that.
Obsidian, come here. Come here. Come here. Sit on my lap because I'm going to play you a song.
Oh, we're going to play a nice little...
Obsidian.
Obsidian. We've always loved them. Dark Souls. It's not fucking Elden Scrolls. Elden Ring.
My guitar is so out of tune and I didn't have my pick, so I was using my fingernails.
I always forget how you're just kind of naturally gifted when it comes to instruments.
Thanks, Jacob. Thank you for the compliment.
So, dude, Valorant has a new agent.
Thank you, Obsidian. That was very kind of you, though. You know what? I wish we were more popular, but, you know, F the haters.
It'll happen. I'm happy with who we got here. So get this, dude. All right. So, the new Valorant character.
Right. Do you want to watch this real quick before we talk about it?
Yeah. So let's throw this in. So I watched it already, but there's some points I want to point out because the trailer for this makes it seem like he has abilities that he doesn't actually have.
Okay. Here we go.
So just check this out. First of all, 2 things. Music, fucking sick. The gameplay, like the way they shot these angles, other than this is obviously like Blender or like Cinema 4D.
Right.
This is so cool. Like, this is how I'm going to start shooting cinematics. Like, this is so fucking smart. So he gets killed. Replay. So then we see Yoru transport with a red particle. That threw me off because I was like, I thought Yoru always had red particle effect. He doesn't. Okay, so I'm like, okay, maybe he replays time. Is this like a time character? He gets stuck in this cipher trap wire. It just gets domed again and again. He's going back in time, Alex. Now he's registering cipher. So I'm like, okay, like, does this guy have some weird like cipher effect where he can figure out like the location or the stats of somebody? No, it's not that. Okay, so he can headshot people. Like, his movement seems a little fast. Maybe he's faster. Then I realized, no, this guy, he's a training bot, Alex. He looks like the training bot, so people are going to be able to kill him easier because this is what they practice on, right? Well, I don't know.
He's
I don't know
getting
if the hitbox
smarter.
is the same, but he's getting smarter. So is there something extra happening? And then we see this move, okay? So it looks like
Oh
he
my
does a
God.
big unleash. So I'm like, all right, so now does he shoot faster? Like, he has a combat stim. Something nuts is going on. He's able to shoot people, like, other than a combat stim. What is it? And then the Omen domes, okay? And now we're starting to make sense of things. What the fuck's happening? He died in his ult. He has 15 seconds. Alex, this robot is going into fucking Terminator mode. When you ult, not only do you suppress people, also, hold on! Look at this backstory we are getting right now. This is fucking lore that we're getting down. Planet in ruin. Something
This is the
happening
coolest
right now.
Asian
We see
trailer I've ever
Reyna
seen.
right now against him. He wants to fucking kill Reyna. Reyna has all this. He knows she's a threat. What did Reyna do to the world? Then we see he has a flashbang. Cool, you know, very, very utility. He has a throwing knife. And I'm like, okay, he got a fucking throwing knife. Also, the guy gameplaying this is pretty fucking sick. So he
Wait
has
a
to
second.
suppress also.
Is he using everybody else's?
So that's the other thing. I was like, can he copy abilities? No, he can't. But he has almost one of fucking everything. He's got a grenade. He has suppression, which I don't think we've seen yet. We have a flash and his ult. Gives him
Oh
a combat
my
stem.
God.
Yeah, this character is cool, Alex. And then look at this end. Look, imagine if we did something like that with the Summer Champs look. Like, that'd be so cool. Okay, so I'm gonna
That
break
was
down for what his
badass.
abilities actually are. Because when I was watching this, I had no idea what the fuck was going on.
Okay.
I'm not gonna even pretend like I could break it down completely the first time watching it.
Is
So,
there a link
he
that
a
has
couple
his abilities anywhere?
Let me try to grab one for you, but in the meantime, I'll just explain it.
Okay, go
So,
ahead.
first off, what he has is like a typical flash grenade. So you can either throw it or chuck it. What's nice about it though is like after it hits something, boom, explodes. All right, 1.6 flash, pretty solid. What's really nice is like the way it's lobbed around corners is very, very precise.
Yeah.
He has a grenade that when you throw it, it's the sticky grenade, so it sticks to whatever floor surface, not walls, and it emits like a multiple burst, like pew 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 pew. It'll smack people like 3 to 4 times, dealing more damage in the center. Pretty good ability, you know, just to kind of space stuff out.
Uh-huh.
He has a throwing knife, which is a suppression. Now, a suppression, I don't think we've seen before in Valorant. In League of Legends, it kind of acted like a silence, and in a way where you couldn't do much movement. His ultimate ability, this is where things get cool, Alex. He goes into Terminator mode, right?
Yeah, let's go
Because
to the part of the video
I'm
that's
done.
Terminator mode. Let's see.
I am done. He suppresses everyone in a big AoE around him, which means no abilities. They can't use any abilities. He gets a combat stem, which means he's firing faster. And once he's killed, if he's killed, he's not dead, Alex. He destabilizes, and anyone can come over and revive him. This character right here is going to be seen in a very, very interesting role because he's kind of a jack of all trades and one of the first suppression type characters. I can't wait to see what Press 4 says more about him. Did they discuss him already?
I think they might have discussed him already.
He's sweet, dude.
This looks awesome.
He's really cool. Yeah, and overall, this trailer, like in general, not only is this super well done, but it was just getting me so inspired to do more stuff with Valorant. Like, goddamn, like the way that they just all fall down, they do a rotating slide with the zoom in.
Yep.
They cut to the visor, just doing some cool glitch text effects.
Yep.
This video looks so great. Valorant's marketing team, their editing team, top notch.
Top notch, baby. Top notch.
Notch. So I just wanted to show you Kaya, or KO.
KO.
Kyle.
I love that. That was really good. I played Valorant for almost a year. I quit a few months ago, but this makes me want to come back. Does it? I mean, dude, you're right. Their editing team is just top notch. I would love to have the assets available. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, I know. They just, a lot of this too that I'm trying to dive into more is once you get into this like 3D environment, you have to have a lighting background, which I have, so I can do. A lot of it comes down to like modeling is hard. I don't have that artistic ability yet.
Yeah.
But god damn, can you make some cool shit once you get down to that,
sick.
Bro? When you can.
Lamlet
especially
says,
when you just get the assets.
OP. Yeah. Lamlet says that's OP. I play Valorant and Obsidian wants to get back in. That's freaking. I'm so excited, man. This does make me want to jump back into it, just to play this character.
This is a trailer done well.
Yes. You know what wasn't done well? Unfortunately, Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk, I don't know if you guys have heard the news. Like I said, we're a little bit behind because we didn't have a show on Thursday, so we're kind of catching back up. But Cyberpunk has been released again back on the PS4 or the PlayStation Store, which is good. But at what cost? So performance has increased on the PS4 for Cyberpunk 2077. But it's also cost Cyberpunk 2077 most of its pedestrians and traffic, which makes sense. I mean, Jacob, look how dense the world is at any given time.
Yeah, oh my god. Sometimes I would just follow people because they had so many funny things to say.
I mean, just like, look at, okay.
Cyberpunk looks fucking sick. Oh my god. Is that Darius from League of Legends? What the fuck was that?
So,
what was that?
I mean, but like, look how dense this world is.
Yeah, it's huge. It's a lovely.
Now,
lovely
listen, I don't know if you should necessarily be playing Cyberpunk on PS4 anyway. Unfortunately, you should have at least a PS4 Pro to play it on.
Which is frustrating.
It's very frustrating. I get it.
I'm very, very glad that they are still actively working towards this to make it more accessible and removing. This does seem like it's a quick way to get people to be able to play it and make the game run easier.
Yeah.
But overall, man, I don't want to keep ragging on it because they are making effort towards it. And if you have a PS4, like PS5s are not readily available yet. This is a game that should be played. I really do think it should be played.
It should be. It should be experienced by everybody.
Story.
It does suck that people can't experience it, though. Like, you can even see, like, look at the terrible artifacting. I don't know if I need to make the screen bigger so you guys can see it, but, like, look at the ground. The artifacting is terrible.
Yeah, it looks kind of mushy. I will say, though, you got spoiled because you got to play this with, like, a 3090 with ray tracing.
Listen, Obsidian, one of the biggest things about this show that listen, chat is supposed to interact with us. Chat is supposed to interrupt us. You know, not being a troll, but like chat's supposed to interact with us because that's what this show is. That's what we, that's what Jacob and I pride ourselves with about this show is the interaction with the community. So please talk. Talk. If you're in chat, we want to hear. You're not interrupting, I promise. Unreal Engine 5, we have talked about it a little bit in this show, and it's incredible. We actually had one viewer.
That guy's offer.
I know.
We have to take
Dude, he sends me a message every week like, "Hey, like, when do you guys think you want to do it?" And unfortunately, we're just so freaking busy.
Oh, you got to get back to him.
I told him I was like, dude, we've just been so busy lately. That once our schedule clears up, we'll definitely take you up. But even if it's just a tutorial in the beginning, you know what I mean? But Unreal 5, I cannot wait. Yeah, there he is, Numbra. Unreal 5 just is drop dead insane. It's drop dead gorgeous.
It's wild. Like, god damn, dude. I love how it's being used with movies too. I keep talking about that. But god, like when you look at The Mandalorian, I remember sitting there like, this is so nuts. I can't even imagine trying to light the Mandalorian's helmet. Let alone now we have these backdrops where you could do so much with the exposure, Alex. Like, you don't got to worry about, like, the aperture barely at all because it's so cool!
Yeah.
So cool.
I mean, and this is all captured on PlayStation 5. Like, chat.
Dude. It's so sick. It is so sick. So, yeah, dude, like, Cyberpunk getting better performance, losing some of the pedestrians and traffic. It's Minza, right? On one hand, like, cool, we're getting better. Second, for me to be like, well, now I can't stalk people around. You know, I'm just a fucking weirdo at that point. If I'm complaining for that reason, dude, Darius is popping off. Look at him go. He's killing him.
That's OP again. It is.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the end of the day, dude, I think, and it sucks that I have to say this, but I honestly don't know if you should play. I mean, I have a friend who played this on his original Xbox, the original day one, and he played through the story and he liked it. He said it was really, really, really buggy, and this was before all the updates and patches. It was really buggy, but he said he enjoyed it. He was able to really enjoy the story.
God, did you see what Base Nasty said? Base
What?
Nasty goes, the more I'm able to afford these things, the less time I'll have to use these things. But look forward to seeing them. God, that's such a
That's like
philosophical, true statement.
Base
that you just
Nasty,
kinda
more
broke
like
my world a bit.
base crites.
More like based. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Dude, so same thing, Alex. I was telling my brother, like, try to wait if you can. So his wedding's coming up, and I've been trying to think of cool gifts to give him.
Yeah.
Max has always been a Mac editor. So my brother, just for a little background, he's a video editor, kind of like what got me into the industry.
Yeah.
What I ended up doing. But he doesn't have a gaming PC. But lately, he's been very intrigued in it. So I've been thinking about getting him a rig for his wedding, so that he can play games like this. Because right now, like, I don't want to. I talked about this game so much when it was first out, and he was like, this sounds awesome. And he loved GTA.
Yeah.
So he got it. The day he was going to buy it was the day they pulled it off the market, too.
Oh.
So then going back, like, at the beach, he was like, do you think I should pick it up?
Oh, on PS5,
like,
100%.
I was like, I think you might be able to, man.
No.
And then he's like, well,
don't tell
should I
him
wait?
you think. He should not be waiting. He's got a PlayStation 5.
Get it on PS5?
He should be playing it right now.
How well did it run on PS5?
Really well.
Does it?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry.
No, sorry. I'm just getting really hype about this. Guys, so for
Hey,
everybody
Debbie,
here, you've known this if you watch the show. I played through this game in its entirety, had very little bugs, had an amazing experience. It's in my top 5 favorite games of all time. I didn't have like everybody's complaining about the bullshit. I didn't have a single complaint about the game. I really didn't. It's a game worth playing. And yes, I agree with Will in chat where Will says it kind of sucks that you need to tell people to upgrade in order to play. I get that.
I know.
I get that.
It does really stink.
But this is, in my opinion, a next-gen game. This is a next-gen game that deserves to be played on next-gen hardware. If you have the money and the ability to wait or whatever, just wait and play it. Play it next year when it comes out. It deserves to be played. It deserves to be enjoyed. You know, like, don't force it. Don't force it by playing it on an original, a last gen console, because it will sour your experience. I was fortunate.
I will say, like, I was happy to play it on PC too. So, my younger brother said he bought Cyberpunk day one. It was buggy, but he liked it. You're still holding out though.
Yeah. Honestly,
like,
Obsidian, if you
it's
have
a weird thing to say.
Now, another thing, I was playing it on a 3090. So I can't speak to people that don't have the 30 series graphics cards to play this. I can't speak to that. I will say my one friend in my Twitch community, he played it. He played it.
Ti. It was all right.
Yeah, he played it on a 950 Ti, and he said it was great.
Yeah.
So
I just had the settings at like I think medium or so, but it was a 1080p. Ran okay. It's hard because we're in a weird stage, Alex, where everyone's trying to get 2K monitors and go to 2K gaming. But it's still like a lot of times you'll play a game in 2K because you want to play in the resolution of your monitor. But then you're kind of like lowering the settings like little by little. It's such a fun dance that you play.
See, that's why I always buy the most. That's why I always buy the most powerful graphics cards, because I don't like compromising, and so I blast everything. Everything is blasted all the time.
That's how it should be.
On
that's
a
the
2K
ideal.
monitor too. I don't game in 4K. There's no point, in my opinion. 2K looks just as good as 4K. You can't tell the difference, in my personal opinion.
See, I disagree. I've played a 4K game. Like, my brother games in 4K on his 4K TV. It's gorgeous.
I mean, it's pretty.
Oh my
but
God.
to me, 2K looks just as good.
Spider-Man in 4K was so good.
2K looks just as good.
I still love 2K. I would not want to play 4K.
If you're on an Xbox,
performance.
if you're on a console, go ahead and get a 4K TV. But if
That's
you're on a
what I'm
PC,
saying.
don't bother with the 4K monitor, because refresh rates and frames are a big thing on PC because it can achieve that. You might as well get a 2K unless you can afford of 4K and have a really, really, really good graphics card, then by all means go for it. But
fucking go for it. It's what, diminishing returns, they
so
say?
so Lamlet in chat says it plays really well on PS5. So your brother needs to pick it up ASAP.
Lamlet, I will let him know. Hey Jacob, just let him borrow. Yeah, Aaron, I forgot it. Yeah, I got him the PS5 from you. I'll let him know. He said he's gonna play Returnal really soon.
Ooh,
so
that'll
I'm
be fun.
stoked. Played on another weird number. I don't understand, but yeah, day one it was buggy. So yeah, same kind of deal. I had some bugs, but I also fell in love with it. The thing that broke for me was, and as like cringe as this might say and sound, I really am a sucker for romancing games. Like I love it.
No, I think it leaves that element of like, there's an element that romance gives. At least it gives me in the game.
I was asking for fucking like dating advice from you and Rich. Like, what do I say to Panam? Like, I just wanted to like me, and I don't know if I fucked it up or not, because I glitched the mission where, like right when you're about to get on the motorcycle and she'll say like, oh, I'll go with you or not. And I don't know if she would have or not. I don't know if she would have liked me. But that was the day I was like, fuck it. If I can't have Panam, I'm not playing this again. Broke it.
This is just some of my gameplay.
You found the romance lacking? Well, yeah, there was only like 5 people you could romance, right? It was Judy, Panam, Hello?
Hello?
Oh, everything got quiet. I was like, what's happening? Yeah, there weren't that many romance options. I thought the romance was fun, though. I loved calling them and being like, hey, Judy, how's your day?
Imagine this game on an ultra wide. Yeah, that's what I played on.
You had a ball playing this. Your stream for this was so funny.
My stream was so much fun with this. There's my there's my flight simulator. Hold on, watch me land it. Watch me stick the landing. Bad conditions. It's snowy. It's snowy. Are we going to stick it? Are we going to stick it? This has nothing to do with Cyberpunk, but we need to see if... Wait, did I stick it? There, I stuck it!
Hello.
But, like, ultra wide was great, man. I mean, you can... Let's look at the lighting. Like, I had everything maxed out, obviously. Look, Jacob, there you are. We're in chat right now. But yeah. So, like I said, guys, if you guys should jump into it. What is going on? Oh, that's an ad. I'm like, why is there a lawnmower ad playing on my computer?
It's because you were talking to Rich about getting a lawnmower.
Yeah, maybe.
Rich was.
Maybe. But yeah, chat. Like I said, unfortunately, basically, moral of the story is they made it available on PS4s with some caveats there. Yeah.
Ooh, gotta go with it. Okay, so I have one more story, I believe. If we want to, we can talk about Pokemon Unite. Depends how long we are here, guys.
What? Oh, dude, we're good.
Breath of the Wild 2. Okay, so we saw that trailer. Last week, I was pretty salty. I was like, "You didn't even fucking tell us anything! I wanted more!" I was crying like a little kiddo.
Yeah.
And then I remembered, like, dude, people make some sick fan theories. So this fan theory was created by, let me say his name correctly. It was by Barrett Courtney of Kinda Funny. All right.
Okay.
So, Alex, get this. Scroll down then too, because there's a video that you can play to go along with this. Scroll up. It's the one with the ad where it looks like the girl playing the guitar. Just get through the ad. Just mute it.
Okay.
So,
it's a Mike and Ike ad.
Dude!
Mike and Ike! Thanks for sponsoring the show! Yeah!
Dude, best candy on the market, guys. I love Mike and Ike. So they're theorizing something kind of nutty, all right? Alex, what if I told you this is the birth of Ganondorf going dark? We do not see the hero's face once during this whole trailer, okay? That is not Link's arm right there. That is not Link's arm. The theory this guy has is that this is the story of the downfall of Ganondorf. This is the story of what happened that corrupted him, causing him to go absolutely bonkers, and creating this 10,000 year cycle of Ganondorf, Link, and Zelda all being rebirthed. This is such a cool theory. So I'm gonna dive into a little bit more.
I mean, that's believable, chat. That's believable, chat.
Whole Zelda series. like it makes so much sense too. The more I think about it, that they would take as much time as possible, because this is the start of everything. The story we've heard time and time again, how the hero of courage, the Triforce of power, Triforce of wisdom, how they're all together. What if the Triforce created some sort of chain reaction? What if the power for this wish, Alex, was the cost of madness?
Do you think it goes that deep?
So this is his theory, but I think for sure this is the downfall of Ganondorf.
That would be amazing. If I get to play that would be amazing.
I really like the idea that at some point you will be playing as Ganondorf in this game, and that I think it's even cooler. So he was always a Gerudo, right? So if this has something to do along the way with the whole, I believe one of the biggest issues was he was a male, and the Gerudos are all strictly females. I think if you're a boy, they exile you or they kill you, kind of whatever. They're always a little bit ambiguous about it.
Wait, that kind of looks like Gerudo.
Downfall of healer. Okay, yeah, Nico's been saying this is
or
the
Ganondorf.
downfall.
That's what I meant.
This is the beginning. So guys, I think this is possible. I think we might be reaching a little bit with the whole like idea that the Triforce had some like big power and that's what caused them. I think there's some sort of factor, some other catalyst, but something happened to Ganondorf that created him.
Okay, time out, chat. I'm doing some research here. Ganondorf images.
So remember, he also has a couple forms, Alex. So not only is he a Gerudo, but he turns into his beast form. So like that's the traditional.
Look at his hair here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, chat. You guys looking at that?
Yeah.
All right, now.
Are you about to make a reach that like this? His red hair is symbolizing like.
Look at this. I mean, I know there's wind blowing behind his hair, but.
So you see the tattoo on the right arm, though.
Yeah.
See that tattoo
and
on
the
right
earring.
Arm? Yep, that is not something Link has ever had.
No.
And it's odd that we never see his face even once. What if they just start making Nintendo games for PC? That would be amazing.
Yeah,
one
right.
day maybe. But dude, I love this theory. Someone also said, like, to kind of go along with this, is that.
Can you post this theory in chat? Will you get sniped?
Yeah, I will, but I'll go for it.
Oh, you're a mod, so you should be okay.
Okay. So guys, another theory. So someone brought up that point, Alex, with, well, he has yellow hair. How is that it?
Well, I mean, you know.
There's a common, I don't want to get too far into it because I know some people get really upset about it, but they'll say, like, if you have red hair, you have no soul. So the idea is that something gets stripped from him. His soul is stripped and replaced with something dark, which changes his hair to red.
I mean, my soul deteriorates every day, and my hair is turning white. So.
I think that's just your life essence being drained by day-to-day actions. But yeah, man. So now he's kind of going over some previous armor in this video. This is a really cool video overall, and it is a neat theory, and I think it has a lot of legs to stand on. Whether it's fully accurate or not, I can't really like dive into it.
I think this theory has
some legs. But I think this has a lot of legs. I think it does too, dude. So I guess what I'm trying to think,
it has me really excited for it.
What was the relationship between Ganondorf, Link, and Zelda the first go-around? Did they know each other? What was it?
Do people... Now, I'm not the biggest into Zelda because I just didn't play them growing up, so... They don't know each other outside of just him being an enemy?
Well, throughout all of it, they're all aware of each other's presence except for Link. So Zelda is she's the Triforce of Wisdom, so she traditionally knows of everything going on.
Okay.
Like, they tell her the lore. They're like, hey, look, so like Ganondorf exists. It's gonna happen at some point in your lifetime, probably. But we don't know for sure.
Yeah.
But the hardest part is like figuring out if they are the real reincarnation. So I think like every princess has been named Zelda, and they're like, actually, you're not the Zelda yet. It's more of like so she is a part of the royal bloodline. So Zelda, we know, will always be in that family.
Mm-hmm.
Link has always been kind of ambiguous. Like, he's kind of either in like, he's in a forest or a small town.
Right.
Ganondorf has always been this big baddie that comes out of nowhere and just starts like smacking people, and they're like, "Stop it!" And he goes, "It's crazy." So if we go back too, Alex, we saw at one point in the trailer that when they fall, we see this shadowy like hand grab them. I'm wondering if that's like Ganon's soul or something, trying to do what he can. If this has been captured, if there's something crazy going on where they don't know how to end the cycle. But if that's the case, and we figure this game out, theories are going to come out, Alex, where we can figure out how to end this cycle. So someone said recently, like,
is Breath of the Wild 2 supposed to be a prequel?
We heard it was a prequel. We heard it was a sequel. I don't know. I heard that it was a prequel because it's technically before the fall. It takes place. Wait, does it take place between Hyrule Warriors and Breath of the Wild? Can anyone double check in chat? Do you guys remember? Yeah, did you hear Pirate's Life? Dude, we were talking about
Pirate FPS. Yeah, we were talking about Sea of Thieves earlier. The
already happened. Will keep happening. Yeah. So this is the theory of this is what sets up that whole reincarnation aspect. So this is what's causing them to go on and on. So if that's the case, people might be able to make a theory, Alex, of how the Zelda series could end, which means that we might see an end. Like, this is the last Zelda game. Not to say they won't make more, because the timeline's so broad they can just keep
they can just keep making them. But like for this sequence of stories,
if this is the first one, we might see an end game Zelda game where we break that cycle, and then we might find out Ganondorf has not been the villain the whole time. Someone else pulled that string and caused him to behave this way.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna start seeing videos, Alex, of being like, Ganondorf's not a bad guy. It's not Ganon's fault. And then we're gonna have to be
Link's
like, well,
actually the bad guy.
Performed quite a bit of genocide, guys. He killed like all of Hyrule 100 years ago. They're like, no, he was under control. So then it comes into the aspect of like, well, if you clone someone, do they have all that same repercussions of the person cloned?
Yeah.
They're cloned. They didn't do anything, but they have the memories of it. Just like, I don't know, man. It's a philosophical debate that just goes. It's a rabbit circle, right? It just keeps going. But that's the Breath of the Wild 2 fan theory. And I gotta say, dude, I forgot
like that.
how much fun I love fan theories.
I like that. I love the fan theories, and that I mean that one seems legit, and it seems like it would be a cool.
So it takes 2 years after the first Breath of the Wild. So if that's the case, I wonder if there's gonna be like flashbacks or what. But we'll see.
Yeah, that was gonna be another thing. Like maybe you play through there's like a prologue that you play.
Yeah.
And then you go into the regular stuff. You know what I mean? Okay, this next game, I don't have the topic bar set up for it, but this next game here, Jacob, something you wanted to mention earlier.
Yeah, so Pokemon Unite, guys.
Yeah.
So I've been talking about a Pokemon MOBA for so long. Wait, I don't think I gave you the right I don't think that's the right video.
Hold on. It's Pokemon Unite. It's a full gameplay presentation. Hold on.
Here, I will give you this link. Here you
go. Okay, cool. So let me pull that up. But Jacob, continue your thoughts.
Yeah, I hope they don't do the memory cutscenes either. That'd be kind of funky. We'll see. Like, the fan theory's cool. I'm excited for any Breath of the Wild news. Any Zelda news makes me go nuts. So, Pokemon Unite came out, okay? I've been wanting a Pokemon MOBA for so long, Alex, but this trailer threw me off so fucking hard. I thought we were getting a Pokemon.
That's why I don't like cinematic trailers.
I thought this was gonna be Pokemon 3v3 basketball. I was so fucking hyped. I was like, this is it! We've done it! We're bridging the gap, everyone! This is look, okay, so it starts. And I'm like, oh shit, this looks clean. What if Pokemon Arceus was just like a facade? What if this is the real Pokemon game they've been working on, Alex? I'm like, wait a second. Is this like a Pokemon Stadium game now? Hold on. Were those hoops? Oh my god. Oh my god, there's a score! These guys are gonna fucking play basketball! Let's go, okay? So I'm like, okay, well, where's the ball? Oh, well, Pikachu's just going off.
Is this game actually good? As somebody who doesn't like League of Legends, am I gonna find interest in this game?
So the MOBA genre in general, Alex, it comes down to persistence, like if you want to stick with it.
Yeah.
I think like if you hated League of Legends, there's 2 questions I have to ask you. One, was it because there were too many characters to keep track of like what their abilities do? If that's the case, yeah, because there's only like, I think like 20 or 30 Pokemon so far.
I found League of Legends. I'm sorry. How long is the podcast? Is it long enough to keep me company till Valorant is up? Normally they're about an hour, but this one's going to go a little bit longer.
just a little bit today.
Um,
So then we have these cool story aspects too. These Pokemon are showing so much emotion. Like this animation quality is so high. We see the Mr. Mime, we see Pikachu going, "That's it. I'm going to defend this," okay? And I'm like, "Oh my god, is this guy gonna dunk? Is he gonna get a slam dunk right now and end the game?" He just jumped over those mirror shields. I'm like, "Pikachu, go! Go, Pikachu, go!" And then boom, he shoots the kickball into the net.
wait,
And
you're
Pikachu's
right. This
like,
is a
"No
soccer
way.
game.
No way, I'm gonna stop it. It's slow mo. It's like, it's the last part. And then Alex, I'm like,
This is why I don't like.
this is a Pokemon. This is it.
So
And then I was
it's
like,
Pokemon Quidditch.
what? Hold on. This is a MOBA. This isn't. This.
So wait, what are your thoughts on it
This
then?
isn't Pokemon.
Are you actually excited for this?
I'm excited for it, but I thought it was gonna be a Pokemon basketball game. I was like, this is Pokemon basketball.
You know the worst part about it is it's not on PC.
Yeah, well, it's on Switch. It'll come to PC later. I'm still stoked for it because I've wanted a Pokemon MOBA for a while. I hope they'll add like elements too of being able to like evolve your Pokemon as the game goes on. But
Yeah.
it's nothing like League because it seems like you're gonna be farming minions, which give you those like balls to score in each other's nets. So we'll see. Like it's in closed beta now. I don't have access to it. It looks pretty cool though.
July, so next month, which is
Yeah.
a week away.
Yeah. So pretty neat.
Okay.
But again, man, don't you think that trailer was?
That's why I'm
Kind
not
of
the biggest
misleading.
fan of cinematic trailers, especially with Pokemon, because they will mislead you no matter which way you want to go. Okay.
I love it. Okay, there.
The next order of business here is industry news. Jacob, I know you've been a fan of animated series recently coming out. Did you see
know.
that Final Fantasy IX is being turned into an animated series?
No, who was the hero from 9? Was that Squall? Or was that 10?
Squall was 8,
Squall was 8?
I think.
Who was not? Who was in 9?
So Zidane and
Oh.
Tantalus theater troupe have kidnapped Princess Garnet, the heir of Alexandria. To their surprise, however, the princess herself yearned to escape the castle through a series of unusual circumstances. She and her personal guard Steiner fall in with Zidane and set out on an incredible journey, meeting unforgettable characters like Vivi and Quina. Along the way, they learn about themselves, the secrets of the crystal, and a malevolent force that threatens to destroy their world. Not much to talk about here,
loved
Jacob,
Vivi.
other than like, what do you think? I mean, talk to me about the animated series.
I like the idea that it's going to be an animated show. Like, that's sick. I think that diving into this more is... See, this isn't the Final Fantasy I'd want to be animated.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to diss it. I love Vivi. I only know Vivi from Kingdom Hearts. I didn't play 9. But Vivi, he's my fucking boy. He's sick. I think this is going to come out and be very interesting. So do you know, is this going to be like traditionally animated? Is this 3D animated? Is this going to be on Netflix?
It kind of looks like it would be 3D animated, but no, I mean, these are just taken from the game, I'm assuming. But I've never played Final Fantasy IX, so I don't know. But
It makes me a little sweaty. So like voice acting in Final Fantasy games hasn't always been the best. Final Fantasy VII Remastered is great. But I'm wondering who they're going to choose to be who.
Anyway, that's that. Our next order of business is a different story, but I thought it was kind of interesting. Let's go to it. So John Rahm. John Rahm here. U.S. Open winner.
What gotta say?
Just listen to this chat.
Okay.
Hold on.
The same routine, you know.
This is a post tournament interview.
I mean, I did the same
AJH.
routine, you know. For people that follow this, and I'm a shock a few people. I woke up excited because I could watch a match that a Call of Duty tournament, you know, which was esports that was going on. A team that I follow, which is Optic Chicago, had just played, and
Time out. So I believe in the interview they asked him what was going through your head today, like before you showed up before the tournament. What did you do? What
just
what did you
thinking about
do?
it.
And he's
thinking
like,
about
dude,
the
I was
sport.
fucking pumped. I got to watch some CDL.
And I'm gonna shock a few people.
Professional
I woke
golfer.
up excited because I could watch a match that a Call of Duty tournament, which was esports that was going on. A team that I follow, which is Optic Chicago, had just played and the night before, and I knew I could watch it. It's about an hour and a half, so I had a busy morning. And I went downstairs, got my water, my coffee. The chef was making breakfast, and I was just watching my Call of Duty event. That's simple as
Oh,
that.
you had a
Then
nice
Kelly
morning.
came down with the baby, spent some dad time, and then got ready. I mean,
Chat.
shocking for some people, but yeah, that's what I was doing.
Dude,
No, I mean, I
he
My
just-
won
man!
that. He won
for
that
people
open
that
because
follow
of
this
how
and-
relaxed this made him. That sounds like such a nice morning.
Dude, $2.25 million. He just won it. And
Wow.
in the morning, he was watching CDL, Optic Chicago. Bro,
That's so sick.
I'm with you,
Oh
Will.
my
The
God.
fact that this is coming in, the fact that gaming is becoming a part, and like, here's the thing. There are a ton of people that look down on gaming. Everybody here knows this. If you're a gamer, you know it. And a ton of people are like, gaming's not a sport, blah, blah, blah. But the fact that you have these professionals, successful professionals, playing and watching gaming and esports, whatever. If you have a fan of John Rahm, right? And they're like, oh, I love John Rahm. I love everything he does. And he tells you, I just got done watching CDL. Then you're like, huh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Call of Duty is good to watch type of thing, right? Like, that's awesome. This is awesome.
It's like that nod, like, it's okay to call this cool publicly now, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is.
Yep.
It's exactly what it is.
That's so fun.
I just wanted to share it with you guys because I thought it was really cool. Okay,
That's so cool.
the next one.
I wonder, what do you think she followed up with, though?
What?
did the reporter say? Do you think the reporter was like,
I have to find that full interview.
I'm
I would
curious
love to.
where
I
they
would
went
love to
from
find
there.
that full interview. I mean, obviously you can find it, but I should have found it. But I thought that was funny. There you go, chat. There you
check
go.
it out later if you're curious? I'm wondering what he said. That's cool.
So this next article,
Is what? Oh.
Sony
you changed the
insists.
title.
Sony insists it really likes crossplay now. Honest. Sony, I think,
Tell
is
me.
scared.
Talk to me.
I think is scared. Oh, that's the one story I wanted to talk about. How senior level dude, I forget his name. I don't know why. It's one of the most famous memes in the industry. Well-known names in the industry from Bethesda. Apologized. Oh, Pete Hines. Pete Hines? Is that right?
Pete Hines?
Apologized for Bethesda games being exclusive to Xbox. And then later he came out and said, like, I'm not apologizing because I feel bad for people. I'm just apologizing because, it's a shame. Chat.
That's a weird way to apologize.
He basically
I'm not sorry because you're upset. It's a shame, so I'm sorry.
Yeah, because like
the
now,
fuck does that
but
mean?
well, apparently there are a bunch of Sony fans that were outraged that Starfield is now exclusive to Xbox. You know what I have to say to those Sony fans? Suck it.
Whoa.
Because us Xbox fans,
This war has to stop, Alex. You
no,
can't get
no,
too mean to the
no,
fans.
but it's Sony fans doing it, bro. Us Xbox
coming
people
together.
couldn't play Spider-Man. We couldn't play Last of Us. We couldn't play God of War. We couldn't play all the other games that are exclusive to Sony. But the second Xbox has an exclusive, Sony fans get butthurt, bro. Give me a fucking break. Give me a break. You know what I was told when I was upset that God of War was exclusive? You know what I was told, bro? By a Sony fan. You know what I was told? I was told, oh, just go buy a PlayStation. Well, you know what, world? You know what, PlayStation owners? Go buy an Xbox or a PC or a phone or an Android or something, because Xbox makes these games so freaking easily accessible to the community, and $10 a month. They don't make them $70. They don't make you have to pay $500 for a console you can't even get.
This is your fucking anime villain backstory right here.
Xbox is the king.
They finally.
So if you're gonna complain, Sony fanboys, you got another thing coming. Because Xbox makes their games cheaper to play. Xbox makes their games more accessible. You can play it on an Xbox or a freaking PC. You don't have to buy a PlayStation. You have to own a PlayStation to play your freaking titles. And you don't have to... Oh my god, I'm going off. I'm going off.
Wait, no, I'm into it. You getting hot and heavy.
But do you see what I'm saying, chat? Do you see what I'm saying? Oh, so, and it bothers me because this is what I was told by somebody who was a Sony fanboy, and I now have a PlayStation, so whatever.
Yeah.
But this is what bothers me, is that everybody says, oh, just go buy a PlayStation.
Just go get one.
Because, like, we have our exclusives. Just go buy a PlayStation. Okay, go buy a PC or an Xbox if you want to play Bethesda titles now. Second, Microsoft spent $7.5 billion freaking dollars on Bethesda.
And
You're
now
damn right they're going to be exclusive.
I think Sony too is so upset because Xbox at E3 just dominated. They came in swinging. They just said, "Hey, we have everything." Oh, it's all $1 now too for the next 3 months. We have Game Pass, and now that they're saying like, "Hey, look, guys, please let me refresh my screen."
Chat, I want to apologize for popping off there.
Don't apologize.
In case I offended anybody,
funny.
which I didn't, because
You
this is
didn't.
just console wars. But that's my thing. Like, as somebody who has owned Xbox, as somebody who has owned a PlayStation, as somebody who didn't own a PlayStation during all those exclusives and was told to go buy a PlayStation, but now all the Sony fans are getting pissed off because Bethesda titles are exclusive. Give me a break, dude. Give me a break. That's all I gotta say.
It's rough, dude. Overall, like, it just stinks. And how they're trying to say like crossplay is big, dude. Crossplay is the future. Ideally, and I understand how marketing this gets a little weird, but no matter what system you play on, if you can play with everyone else and it's a multiplayer game, that is ideal. Now it gets weird, like with these exclusives that Sony has, I understand it, but at the same time, come the fuck on. All right, make God of War, make Horizon, make it all exclusive to Sony for like half a year to a year, then bring it to the other system.
But dude,
Do something. Do something.
Microsoft and Xbox was like, all right, Sony, you want to play hardball? We're going to drop $7.5 billion. Let's play hardball.
Yeah. They're not even really exclusive. Like,
But
you can
that's
have
not,
literally any
they're
other
not even
device to play
exclusive.
the
You can
game.
play on
Yeah.
any device except the PlayStation. But who needs
Except
a PlayStation? You
PlayStation.
can't even get one right now.
I'll tell you what though, like the second God of War comes out, that's when things are gonna get dicey. That's when it'll get dicey.
And you know what the PlayStation boss said about games coming to PC? He didn't even say like, oh yeah, we're trying. He just said eventually.
Eventually. I just don't know why they're looking at like what Xbox is doing, thinking we have to combat this somehow. And one of the first things they don't think of to do is to make it accessible on a PC as well. And I'm wondering if that's because at that point, everyone's just gonna get a PC. Which, I don't know, console gaming's not ever gonna die.
Hold on. Xbox also has Xcloud, which it's in beta right now, and it's coming to iPhones later. I believe it's already out on Android. Xcloud, a cloud gaming service. So you could play on your Xbox, you could play on your PC, you could play on your phone, and you don't have to pay $70 per title because they think it's worth $70. Like I said, y'all, I have a PlayStation 5, okay? I enjoy playing games on my PlayStation. But if we're comparing two companies right now,
Yeah,
right?
dude,
Right?
Alex,
That says I'm playing fair, right? I have a PlayStation. I'm playing fair.
Alex, I was just
I'm
waiting
not
for you to finish,
biased,
but
right?
Will in chat said like that's condescending, and it is. Like, I keep saying like, I'm sorry, I'm not the best speaker today. Overall, like what I'm trying, fucking like.
Amen. Will, I couldn't have said it better. Couldn't
Sony
have said it
is.
better.
I hate the way they're kind of treating us and speaking with us, because to say like, hey, we are making these games, they are worth $70. Okay. One, put your money where your mouth is. B, then to go and insult everyone saying, hey, we're sorry, but we're not sorry. Why even say anything? Why even reach
Sony's
out?
just putting these stupid things. That's exactly
It's
it,
just
Jacob.
stoking
They're
the
not
fire.
sorry. They're
No,
just
they're
putting
not.
these things out. Like, oh, we like, oh, games are going to come to PC eventually. Okay, well, Xbox is already ahead of you on that one there, Chuck. Second, like,
That's a good point. They might be scared because they want the console money, and if they make everything available, people will just get and buy PCs. So they're still getting money from purchasing stuff on PC still.
yeah, Microsoft
It's
has
just
come out.
funky.
Microsoft has come out and said that they don't try to make sales or revenue off of their consoles. They said they never have, which would explain the fact that they're introducing, Play Anywhere titles, the Xbox Game Pass. Like that's where they make their money.
Because only every couple years can you really bank on that,
And
especially
listen,
with the
guys,
semiconductor shortage.
that's not to say Sony doesn't have badass games, But like, what pissed
or
me
just
off?
the corporation's kind of a douchebag.
Yeah, I mean,
you
all
know?
in all, bro, all in all, what I'm trying to say is, and I think what sent me over the edge there, and this is a show, so I'm obviously going to be like, Stephen A. Smith screaming at the camera, right?
Yeah,
Um,
we're amping it up.
Yeah, but like, all in all, I got genuinely upset. I got genuinely upset because the last time I got upset about, oh, I can't play God of War because it's on a PlayStation. Oh, I don't have the money for a console. I get told by a PlayStation fanboy, dude, just buy a PlayStation. They're not that expensive. Yo, who cares if they're not on Xbox? Buy a PlayStation, right?
Yeah.
And now Sony fans are getting upset that Bethesda titles are only on Xbox. Give me a break, bro. That's all I gotta say.
I will say though, I feel bad for the people. A lot of times when you get a console, if you are a sibling, whatever the older sibling gets, you stick with that console for a while.
Yeah.
Okay. So my brother, right? He's just stuck with PlayStation because of God of War. He also loved Elder Scrolls.
Mhm.
Like he loved Oblivion, played the crap out of it.
Yep.
When he found out about it, he got so upset. He's like, I'm gonna have to buy an Xbox just for that now.
Mhm.
And I was telling him, no, you're gonna get a PC. You're not getting two consoles. You're gonna get a PC, buddy. But it stinks because it doesn't. It's a double-edged sword. It kind of keeps going round and round.
Yeah.
They spent $7.5 billion. They deserve to do it this way.
Yep.
It just like for the fans sitting there thinking, oh, I chose wrong. Unfortunately, somewhat. There's still ways you can get around it. You can always try to return a console and then get the other one, but the accessibility is the biggest issue right now, of course.
But like Xbox
So we'll
also
see.
has an option, a $200 console option, or was it $300?
I think it was 3.
$3? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Xbox has Xcloud on your phone.
Yeah. Sony's just a bigger Nintendo. That's an interesting statement. Here's the thing, Will. I know what you're trying to say. I think Sony's more public about kind of being an asshole.
Whereas Sony or Nintendo just does whatever the fuck they want. But people
Nintendo's
will
just
buy
kind
it.
of like, bro, I'm gonna do this today. If you want it, take it.
So,
Nintendo's
Nintendo's very much like Apple, where they know you'll buy their stuff, so they're going to do whatever they want, no matter what you ask of them.
And unfortunately, I'm gonna gobble it up every time.
Yeah.
I'm part of the problem.
Yeah. But that was my
Jeez.
rant for the day. I hope I injected some fuel and adrenaline into you guys. This was a good show, Jacob. Long
It
show,
was great.
but we had to
Thank
catch
you guys
up. We had to catch
for
up.
being so active in chat.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it. It's always fun talking to you guys. Yeah, this was a sweet show, just like Mike and Ike's, Alex. One of the tastiest candies on the market. Not only, Alex, are you aware that these original fruits
I'm aware that you froze.
are
Oh, there you go.
awesome? They also have some really cool ones, Alex. It's called the sour ones, all right?
Dude, the sour ones are Blau
These are the
City, bro.
best.
Blau City.
Blau
City.
City. So guys, just to recap real quick, for Game Pass, it's $1 for 3 months.
You
can
got.
get
Hold
the
on.
Sea
I'm
of
turning the
Thieves.
music down for that, Jacob. I'm turning you up. Say that again.
All right, here we go, guys. I'm gonna give you a quick rundown. For $1 with Game Pass, not only do you get Sea of Thieves, you get so many other games, access to a large range of libraries that you can just access everything for those next 3 months, including all the new stuff coming out. We have Mario Golf Rush coming out this Friday, which is gonna be sick. That's when we'll be doing our Let's Play, Alex. That's when we'll be like,
Yeah, guys, we're doing a Let's Play on Friday of Mario Golf. So come by and give us your golf claps.
we went over a little bit about Elden Ring. Kaio, the new Valorant champ, Valorant character looks cool.
Looks awesome.
He looks so cool. Cyberpunk's getting there.
Oh,
It's getting better performance. Breath of the Wild fan theory.
I think the biggest
Pokemon
thing
fan.
here, two big things. Sea of Thieves is out right now. You can get it on Game Pass. But the biggest thing right now, guys, is Game Pass on the PC. Remember how I told you how accessible Xbox games are? $1, and you get it for 3 months, and you can cancel. So I bought it. I bought it for $1, canceled my subscription, and I still have it until September. So go do it.
We're not sponsored by Xbox or Microsoft, but
$1, literally $1. Open up the Xbox app on your PC.
$1.
$1 hair. All right. Chat, thank you so much for coming by. This has been episode 107 of Loading Screen. We will see you guys every Tuesday and Thursday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Thank you so much for coming by. This has been Loading Screen episode 107. You guys can watch the show, like I just said, every Tuesday and Thursday, 11 a.m. on Nerd Street Gamers, or now just Nerd Street. Yeah. Now just Nerd Street on YouTube and Twitch.tv.
Take out the gamer. It's cleaner.
Cleaner. Nerd Street Cleaners.
Cleaner. I stole that joke, by the way. That's not me.
Nerd
Someone else
Street
said that in the
Cleaners?
company.
Oh.
Nerd Street Cleaners. Also, guys, if there's anything you want us to talk about and discuss on Thursday, just tweet us at Nerd Street with the hashtag loading screen, or you can tweet us with our handles right there. So Scrowlets or Shaky Diggy Cub. Anything you want us to talk about, I will be more than happy to take a look at.
All right, everybody.
Thank you guys so much.
Enjoy your day. Play some Sea of Thieves. Get Super Mario Golf. We'll be playing Super Mario Golf Rush on Friday. Let's play. Take care, everybody. We'll see you 11 a.m. on Thursday. Toodaloo.
See ya.